Hello everyone, and welcome back to the first Berserker Khazan 100% walkthrough that's going to be a great sword playthrough. We're going to do everything with great sword, no use of other weapons. These guys you can just guard and then counterattack, especially when you're dealing with them in large numbers. That can be an effective way to deal with them. See how I'm doing that? And then you just take no damage. So it's very good as a way of dealing with them. We just got the skilled combatant trophy for learning javelin. Piercing power. Piercing power trophy. There's a soul stone right here. So the javelin is a great way of dealing with the monkeys. They can be terrible to deal with otherwise. And then we got some wolves over here. Spirit ore, when consumed, will actually give you spirit. So they're making sure you have enough for this section. So there's monkeys. And then there's one more monkey. It's very important to rush them before they get a chance to start flinging things at you. Vitality sphere. And then there's something over here. Okay, we got a bunch of wolves. And they try very hard to, like, surround you and force you to... Can be a little tricky because they do make sure to, like, they have pretty good AI, like, and they also, when you're holding down guard, they sometimes will just sit there and not hit you. So Plague Cleanse Potion can be a good thing to put on your bar in case the monkeys do get you. Now here there's a boar. It will get knocked over if you hit it while it's charging you. You just wreck it. That did give us a hound top. So we now have 5-piece. So our potent blow just gained 10% damage. Oh, and we should talk about skills. So I'm just going to focus on common skills for now since... No, maybe I won't. Gain the ability to use the fifth strike of a swift attack. Oh yeah, early on I mentioned that it was a 5-hit combo. Now it's really a 5-hit combo. We're gonna quickly... What's the very first Trials Great Sword, and we're gonna equip that and never look back, so... This is a shortcut if you need to heal. The Blade Nexus is right up there. Okay, let's continue.
I will overcome these trials, no matter how long it takes.
So we're going to do the Greatsword trial. For this, I recommend just potent blows. The overhead of the potent blow has a really long range, and you can just kind of, as long as you have stamina, just take out all these enemies that are going to be coming at us one by one. Bunch of like ghosts. You can see like one potent blow takes them out before they can hit you.
Why did you abandon our town?
Pretty straightforward. Even those big guys will. It's just 2 potent blows or 3, 2 or 3, I think. Now we gotta get stamina back.
You must help us.
That's it. Oh, you always end up turned around here. Alright. Now we got skills.
You survived that one.
You can hit triangle to unlearn skills. You can just, it's really great, you can learn these at any time. We're gonna get deal damage when doing a brink guard, we're gonna get charge swift attacks. But yeah, you'll see me constantly shifting these around as we get more and more stuff. And now we have a great sword. Slightly better hunter's ring. Seeing if there's anything. Nope, nothing that we want to take off because we really like having the 10% to potent blows. Now up here is more vitality spheres. Remember those increase stamina recovery. So we're gonna start pumping strength now. There's a little bit of loot to get over here. These are extra heals. They cost 3 spirit, but they will actually heal you for like most of your health bar. So they're very, very good. And you want to have those on your bar. Alright, so here we're learning about counterattacks. You hit L1 and circle, and then you get a huge opportunity to attack if you pull it off. But I didn't. You also get back you also get back all your stamina when you do a successful counterattack. And we can just run right back and heal. Now the thing you're going to want to get used to, you've been playing dual wield up till now, which is super fast. Greatsword is very slow. So very, very slow swings. Let's see, we got some monkeys. And we got another monkey. You can see how annoying it is, like... Like, he actually had time to leap away, right, because my swing was so slow. Alright, and here we have an optional cave. Some bats are gonna fly out at us. This guy is really, really vulnerable to a charged potent blow. Even just a regular one. He just kind of walks at you. That's kind of funny. Second soul stone. And again, with a boar, you just want to kind of get his attention. Oop, I screwed it up. Okay. He's a god. Alright. I am failing at board. It took about 3 times as long as it should have. I'm not quite sure why I messed up the javelin so badly. Okay, so this is where things get dicey, because these guys are rough. Oh good. Ideally you want to have spirit to hit them with ranged attacks. They fling poo at you, and it negates your ability to heal, so they can be very dangerous. I'm assuming it's poo. Actually, we can level up with like 1 soul dust. Okay. Next up is the spear trial, which if executed perfectly, you could actually knock them off the edge of the cliff.
Those who overcome these trials will be blessed by the gods and receive the power they seek.
So yeah, this is an example of. I actually think the great sword is a better weapon for this trial, but we'll try to do it with spear because it's hard to change weapons in mid combat.
Is it true, General? Are you really a traitor?
Well, I'd like to get him on the edge here. Lure him over. Oh. I hate this trial so much. It's just so stupid that could miss. See, we're out of heals, so we've still got a whole other guy to fight. Alright, we'll see. We're gonna have to lure this other guy off or we're gonna lose, so...
All we did was follow your orders. Are we not traitors too?
I find this trial to be the hardest thing on this level. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I can't even... They're so hard to kill. Okay. Whew. It's 5 minutes doing that. It's like a boss fight. But yeah, if you're better than I am, you can knock them off the cliff here and just into the trial super fast. That's the thing to try to do. If I were using the great sword, I could have done it easily.
Who do you think you
And notice I had to use the willpower orb to even survive that.
high and mighty hero?
But yeah, just letting you know what I think the right way to defeat it is you can defeat the trial in like 30 seconds, literally, if you knock them both off. If you're willing to die and equip the great sword, or try to risk getting hit while you equip it, you can then do it really easily. I think again we're like really close to a level. Also, we need to put our sword back on. Veterans Ring. So early on like this, I recommend Armor Breaker because that lets us counter. So we've got Brink Guards doing damage and that lets us counter quickly. And then you could do Mortal Blow, although I guess it's alright. I think that's what I would do for now. We'll get more skills before we get to the boss. Better Hound Helm. Alright. Now we're back. So what Savage Momentum does is lets you charge a light attack, and Mortal Blow actually lets you you can immediately go into a potent blow from a Savage Momentum, so I do. You can see it's got like a swirl.
Here he is! Grab him!
Oh, lame. Spear is a lot better, I think, because you kind of like don't have your skills yet that you want. I don't know. I feel like Spear is much out of the gate. It's like ready to go. Like you get the Moonlight stuff, and then you just hit light attack 3 times and everything dies. Greatsword's a little harder to play, but we're gonna be stubborn and stick to it. You'll see like stuff like here, it's really good. We'll get that in a minute. I don't want to waste the Javelin Spirit because there are other things to use that on. So I'm going to go down like this. There are going to be some bats. Got some skill points. So here's an example where I want to use it on here. Actually use my Spirit Ore because there's a guy right there. Just come a little bit. I guess I needed to be like not have the javelin damage to like take that guy out. Wait for him to shoot. We'll drop down here, get this chest. And then I think this guy dropped... Somebody dropped some loot down here, didn't they? I thought. Oh, must have been my imagination. Or maybe I picked it up and being a space cadet. So we can take this guy out. And then this is the same guy who's vulnerable to the... Woo! There we go. Oh, we're gonna have to do the... We're gonna have to do the big guy with no heals. Alright, so before we take on the big guy, let's go over here and get the... Oh, is he coming? I think he's mad at us. There he is. You see that was from doing damage on the brink guard. And because we're skimped on heals, we don't want to go into the dual wield challenge. So we're gonna go down here. And get our heals back. Alright, so now we have 15, 15, 15, and next I'm going to take our strength stat to 20. And see, what bugs me about these trials is, like, I have points spent in Greatsword, right? I actually started leveling. I have... But the trial forces me to switch to a weapon I have no skill points invested in, so it just kind of artificially makes it harder.
Your honor, your friends, all of it gone. You have nothing left to fight for. Do you really think you can win against the Emperor? Be honest. You wish you were him, don't you? Hosmer is dead too. It's all over.
That took about 20 minutes longer than it should have.
Hosmer, my friend, I will avenge you.
Come up here and get this.
You really think you can do this? Defeat us, the Blade Phantom?
Get this.
Stupid little mortal.
No stat upgrades yet. We're gonna go in with 15, 15, 15, level 16. Let's check out what we can do for skills. I think actually for this, we'd want, this is a pretty good skill for us to have. Just to have something to like blow our spirit on. I think that's pretty good. And we have armor breaker. Alright. So you want to be careful about being too greedy early on. The greatsword consumes a ton of stamina, right? And in addition, we just don't have that much endurance yet, so we're very easily exhausted.
No way out.
So if you remember how I fought the Yeti boss, it's like if at any point I just don't have stamina, then you don't want to like, you have to be careful when you're a beginner in this game and not just keep swinging and then you have no stamina and then they hit you once and exhaust you and they have 4 more hits to go and they just clobber you. Like, getting exhausted is how you die in this game. That's the #1 way a boss is going to kill you, right? Is he's going to exhaust you at the start of a combo because you left yourself with no stamina. And then he'll complete the combo and delete you. Another cool thing about this game is if you die, you actually will gain experience. So you'll level up as you work on a boss. Alright, so now we're going to phase 2. He'll come at you with all his weapons in a sort of, well, it's a huge combo essentially, you'll see it.
But not now. For endangering all of Telos, you are sentenced to death.
Submit to us. Why fight the inevitable?
Oh, I don't normally get hit with that. Oh, you gotta be fast with the... Oh. Combative Phantom of the Netherworld trophy. That's what you get for that. So yeah, I strongly suggest, like, you'll need the willpower orbs more early on.
I will have no masters. You need my body, but I need your strength. We don't need to be enemies. I swear on my honor, my blood. We can work together. Cooperate. You help me, I help you. Bargain, is it? Very well. If this is what is required, we concur. No! Enough! We have but one goal. To restore order to the Netherworld. Then help me. And I will help you do this. Our alliance is formed. How long it lasts is up to you.
The ghost? Did you purge yourself of it? No. You have chosen a different way. A different and more dangerous way.
As long as I get my revenge. And that is all that matters.
Your fate, it has changed now. The ghost will be your guide on this new path you have found.
The old woman is right. We will lead you this way.
May the blessings of the three go with you.
So this boss drops a set called Soul Eater, which will show. So the cool thing about this one is you gain back 5% of your health every time you kill an enemy if you get 3 pieces of it, which is just really, really nice for like going through levels, especially with like when we don't have very many heals yet. So that would be the reason to wear that. Ashen Wolf is another set that we've started getting drops for. It is really, really good. It would probably be my recommended first sort of greatsword boss fight set. And that's because at 5 pieces, you get an extra heal, just a completely extra heal, which is just fantastic. And then on top of that, it buffs potent blow damage by a lot, both the stamina damage and then the, if you get all the way to 6 with using the weapon too. The weapon we're currently using, the Neglected Greatsword, is part of the Ashen Wolf set. So that is something to keep in mind too. Don't get confused, like you might actually be able to get to 3, for example. So yeah, Soul Eater is a good one if you can get 3 pieces of that, which you can do by farming this boss. As you can see, you only get 2 pieces initially, and until you can craft the set, that's your only option is to actually farm the boss for more pieces. So if you want to kill Blade Phantom again, then you can get more Soul Eater. And then you can see we unlock some more skills. Like Overwhelm. And then we can head into the crevice. And that is our main hub.
the Netherworld. We are the messengers of the Netherworld, bound by our pact to Charon. Did you summon us?
The order of the Netherworld. It's being disrupted by the mortal world.
Unacceptable. Resolve this now. All of us are the souls of powerful warriors. We will do as you command. But we will need a physical form. We can do nothing in the mortal world without a body. And it must be a powerful body. We must find one. One strong enough to accomplish Charon's command. You are the one we were waiting for. We concur. We concur. At last, a physical form. We thought his soul, his body, would easily be ours. But we underestimated him. It will not happen again. We have an agreement, mortal. Now we hold you to it. We must fulfill our duty to Charon. We need to go to the Embar's temple. The spectral portal will take us there. Netherworld energy is seeping out from the temple. We must find the cause of this. Mortal, you are aware that we are the convergence of several ghosts. Among us are those who have slumbered not long ago. One of our own stirred it would be wise to harness its power. Charon governs the gates. He tasks us with restoring order. Are we... The order... The river of...
Alright, this is where we're going to stop. We will pick up next time and cover what's around in this hub and also do a bonus mission. So until then.